All right. So our second guest of the night, another world traveler, foodie type person, Ravi. Ravi, come on in. Hey,
Oh,
Ravi around the world.
hello. How are
Hi
you?
there. All right. So now Nathan had sleeves on and you don't. So you must be in a warm climate too.
No, I'm in New York. I just, whenever I can wear a tank top, I wear a tank top.
I don't blame you. And you can wear a tank top if you know what I
Oh,
mean.
okay.
So Ravi, you're known as Ravi around the world. How'd you get that name?
It's funny. My ex-boyfriend named Javi. We went to lunch one day, and my show used to be called Moments with Ravi. And Javi at lunch said, Moments with Ravi doesn't tell a story. It doesn't tell anything about you except like having moments with you. So he's like, you need like alliteration, like Ravi round the world, Ravi around the world. And I was like, done. That's it. So
some might think it sounds like a sex act, but not me. But we do have a clip of some of your work, so let's show that.
Roll it, please.
Yeah.
I'm in Glasgow.
Glasgow. How was that?
It was good. It was perfect. Yeah.
I'm in Cape Town, South Africa for Gay Pride. I want to get a little history, learn the acceptance or prejudice in the gay community, and discover the hot spots to go to.
What's gay life like here? It's pretty accepted, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Pride here was so much fun, and the local suggestions on where to go were nailing it. If you find yourself in Cape Town, don't you worry. There's a type for everyone. And you might even do your first body shot or get your ass burnt at the nude beach. Provincetown, Massachusetts, arguably the gayest place in the world. Hit up the boat slip at 4 p.m. daily for tea, where you can dress however you want and hang by the gorgeous pool looking at the eye candy. Hi guys, I am off to Santiago, Chile. Now I need to go out and explore what gives the locals life and energy in this city. Why do you love living here in Santiago?
Hombres, men, drag.
Like the pace, and I see a lot of opportunity, business and socially.
Nightlife, the drag queens.
Earthquakes. Oh my god. I don't need to go to the shrink because the earthquake put me in place.
The surrounds of Santiago, that's the thing I love, the mountains.
Be yourself. Santiago is a very open city.
Today I'm coming to you from London, and I'm in Shoreditch, and we're walking through a park, and there's a puppy, and I can't wait to explore London. If I'm going to try to pick up a boy, how's my British accent?
That's awful. That's really, really bad.
Start your night at Admiral Duncan with ferocious drag shows and a theater crowd. Hit up the Village to meet some locals and do karaoke. Friendly Society offers a swanky lounge and is a hot date spot.
24 hours really is not enough time to see this city, but that just means I have to come back and do like 525,600 24-hour gayovers again. London, you got my heart. I love you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, and I'll see you on my next adventure.
24-hour gayover with Ravi around the world.
Ravi, oh my God. So when did you start doing this?
Okay, so I kind of started around 27 years old. I went on my first trip to London, Paris, and Barcelona with my ex, who I proposed to on the trip, and we're not together anymore, single. But my my brother said that I should journal, and I don't journal. So he was like, okay, well then you should videotape. But I videotaped like this instead of like this. So there were black spots on the sides, as you know, if you make a YouTube video. But my talent manager was like, this is funny. You could have a travel show. And I said, I knew nothing about travel. And then I kind of did a little research, bullshitted a little bit, got invited to a few places and came up with a format. And then now I haven't been to 60 countries, but now I've been to over 30, like 32. And I'm not only the host of Ravi Around the World, but now I'm the host of the upcoming queer travel show called Gaycation. And yeah, so I just like kind of started by accident, and then yes, queen. I kind of started by accident, and then morphed into something that I'm so passionate about and I'm obsessed with.
So what's this new television show?
Okay, so the new show is called the Gaycation Travel Show, and it is by the owner of Gaycation magazine. And this show, because there's, you know, that little thing called Corona, we can't really travel right now. So what we wanted to do was, I would be the remote host. So I'm a plant gay, as you can see. Just became one. But I'm going to be hosting remotely from wherever I am. Yes, wherever I am. And then we're working with 12 different influencers and 12 gay travel gurus around the world that are going to be telling the stories of their cities, making their comeback post-coronavirus, how they're dealing with coronavirus, and focusing on these 12 individuals. So it's not just Ravi in every city. It's like I'm doing interstitial Q and gays, I'm outroing, but these guest correspondents are really like on the field in their towns, really going for it, and it's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be like unlike anything we've ever seen.
So what were you doing before you started being Ravi around the world?
Before Ravi Around the World, I was Ravi Roth, which I still am. But I'm an actor, and I moved to New York to be on the Broadway. And unfortunately, the Broadway is closed right now due to that little pandemic. Oh, there she is!
So what are some of your credits that you've had?
So I was in the closing company of Altar Boys, the hip hop boy band musical. And I did the Broadway tour of White Christmas and Seussical the Musical and Fiddler on the Roof. So I love theater. I live in New York because it's a great hub to be based out of for travel, and I can do theater. So right now I can't quite do theater, but I can do Instagram and Ravi Around the World, follow me. And I can do, and I can make YouTube videos, and now I'm creating for Gaycation.
That is so cool that that's what we've been doing is create as we go, Can't get on stage, so we can get on camera though, can't we?
Yeah, we can.
Yes. So someone say, okay, you can go anywhere right now, where would you go?
Oh, like I really want to go to Iceland.
Yes.
I really want to go to Iceland. I mean, I want to go to Bangkok. There's so many places that I'm dying to go. I also want to just like go to a beach. I don't even care if it's like in Florida. I just want to go to a beach and just be in the ocean without like, I want to take my cell phone sometimes and just like throw it in the ocean. And well, not really, but I just like, it would be amazing to go on like a week-long trip where I don't have to even look at my phone and like be on the beach, but also like maybe a nude beach.
No. So I did watch your Provincetown video, and oh my gosh, my group, my friends, Russell and Lucy Bell, and we've been going there they've been going for over 20 years, and I've been only going like 8 or 9, but this was the first year that we couldn't go, and it's sad. And the pictures of the boat slip, oh my goodness.
I got to go again this year.
Oh, did you?
And it was different. But I have to say that Provincetown's leading the way in our country their tourism was up this year.
Wow.
Because they were able to figure out before every other destination how to make money during this and how to safely keep your businesses alive and open. And you're on the main street there, you're on Commercial Street, yeah. Masks are mandatory. Most of the restaurants were still allowed to be open as long as there was outdoor seating. And there was only 2 performance spaces, but they were completely booked every night. People just came out. It was a different experience this year, but I loved it just as much this year as last year.
Our good friend Miss Richfield was doing her show in a parking lot.
Yeah.
She's been on the show a couple times. We love Miss Richfield.
Parking lot. So I've never seen her before, and I was like blown away.
Oh, yeah. She's wonderful. We love her. Yeah. No, we miss going to P-Town this year. That's for sure. All right, Ravi. Well, thank you so much for being a part of Amber Live tonight.